Langhals will step in. 2 for 3, a single and a double on the afternoon.
Well, needless to say, that run means nothing out at second base as far as Perrysburg is concerned. Concentration here is just beyond the hitter and just trying to get out number 2 someplace.
Langhals going to the University of Toledo next year. Hits a ground ball to his future teammate. Fastball for strike 1.
A lot of thoughts going through everybody's mind here. You're Perrysburg, you're thinking, hey, we're 1 out away. Let's hurry up and get this. Still have to remain consistent.
Fouled off, and now Perrysburg will be a strike away from the state tournament as their fans come to their feet.
Well, they're getting into it. Well, they should. They saw their team pull out a huge win yesterday, going 12 innings, winning it in the bottom of the 12th, and now they're looking at an opportunity here to close the regional out and take a trip to Columbus.
2-strike pitch just outside, 1-2.
The dream of every team that starts off in the spring in the gym, and actually in the winter, in the heart of winter in the gym, working out.
There's the 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
A lot of time in the cage, a lot of extra time in the cage this year because of the weather. You spent a lot of time playing indoors.
A lot more time in the gym this season for Dave Hall and his Yellow Jackets with all this weather we've had. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on for Strongsville, down by 7. Here's the 2-2. Again outside. And the count goes full.
Well, the runner at first can move. That might cut down your ability to get a force at second base. But you just want to get an out anywhere right here.
2-2 pitch swung on, hit back to Williams at the mound. He throws on to first, and the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets will represent Northwest Ohio down in Columbus as they have won the 2011 Regional Championship.
In Columbus for a state semifinal Division I baseball matchup between the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets, the number 5 ranked team in the state, against the Rebels from Willoughby South. BCSN HD brought to you by Nationwide Auto Finance, the biggest zero interest lot in the region for everyone. Activity now in the Perrysburg pen.
It's Alex Williams. He's down there tuning up just in case he's needed.
Came on to finish up the Strongsville game, and he has had just a marvelous season too. .55. He actually has the best ERA on the team. When fouled, out of play, and he was basically just a spot pitcher, Williams, the year before, but he worked extremely hard in the off season. The top pitchers were pitching in really elite summer ball, so he stayed in the Perrysburg Acme program, and he was their big gun. He had a great year. He was 7-0. And essentially won himself the spot that he's in this year, in which really he is probably the 3rd name that you had mentioned, Schmink and Krusel and Williams, but really he's been every bit as effective as the other 2.
Well, that's been one of the strengths of the Perrysburg team, is that pitching staff, and those top 3, Schmink, Krusel, and Williams, that's been the heart of the team.
And Brian Evans, the batter. And again, beware of these guys with the modest batting averages in the lower portion of the Cody East order. And Krusel back in center field. There's a look at his pitching numbers. Not bad, but not his typical outing. Of course, they're up against, obviously, but the best competition in the state, you'd have to say.
Oh, absolutely. at this stage in the final game in the high school season and the state championship playoff, certainly tough competition. Sawed him off.
And they go to second for 1, across, and a smartly turned double play More fielding exploits by the Yellow Jackets to get out of the inning. Still 3-0 Lakota East after 5.5. Single, he's been hit and walked, so he's 3 for 4 in terms of reaching base. Evans a big RBI single in 3 trips. And Kalani, biggest of all, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs. Single in the third inning, or second inning, which was really huge in the game. Plus he scored after doubling his last trip. They're close to batting around this inning. No one seemed to get Colby up high in the mask. 0-2. Perrysburg seems quite deflated at the moment, as you might well expect, although they're going to fight right to the end. Here's a look at that.
Oh yeah,
it get him right there.
Yeah, it nipped the side of that mask, and that gives you a little bit of a jolt.
For the
number 5, Matt
Southerners is Alex Williams of Perrysburg. Of course, one of those 3 outstanding pitchers that the Yellow Jackets rode all the way to the state championship game. And he had just a tremendous season. In fact, even despite the presence of Alex Schmink and Matt Krusel, he had the best ERA on the team and just an outstanding senior year.
Yeah, and we talked to the players before the game, and we asked each one what their most memorable moment was from their high school days of baseball, and I guess you could guess what the answer was from the Perrysburg players. So it was that trip to Columbus, being in the finals.